I'm I'm Vidya Silvyani Audry from STIKesMitraHusadaMedan as second debater. I'm as Prime Minister are focused with election matters by knowledgeable people and pass the exam. I'm very disagree this motion because the right to vote is already regulated in the law, namely Article 1, Paragraph 6 concerning the right to vote. Voting in a general election is the right of every citizen who meets the requirement to vote. So, if only educated people are allowed to vote, how about people didn't have education? In terms of the word in the past, he was unable to continue his education because of his economy. But now he has fulfilled the requirement to vote but is not allowed to vote. Are there many elections nowadays? Many cases of election that occur today. Now, it is widely used by people who only care about themselves. For example, today, during this 2019 presidential election, we saw a lot of fraud committed by several individuals, and it was very detrimental to the community. For example, a program that was supposed to be run the president, but was not implemented due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Then, if only educated people can choose what will happen to the elderly. Aaron, they're more experienced than young people today. Second, I don't agree because the use of technology, internet, and education in Indonesia is still not evenly distributed. So what will happen to people live in inland or village? Do they have the same knowledge as people in the city? Of course not. Why? Because in the country, it's also not like in the city. Information is also very long to reach the countryside. Life in the city is more millennial than life in the village. Then the voting system, which exists encourage candidates to justify any means to win. The electoral system in Indonesia is an open list proportional representation in which a candidate for people representative can be elected because he gets the most votes in an open list in this party. In a closed system that has been used in previous elections, the election of a candidate for representative of the people is determined entirely by political parties. The system encourages candidates for people representative to compete to collect as many votes as possible. One of the consequences is that the competition for candidates for people's representative within the party is very tight and hard. People representative candidates who feel they have the potential to win big will manipulate the vote by inflating or reducing the votes of their fellow party opponents compared to opponents from other parties. With the election, test for general election, it is fair that it will increase the number of people not want to vote and abstain. Meanwhile, the general election is very important for the progress of in this country. If the people don't want to vote, how will Indonesia be in the future? Because every policy and decision taken by government will affect people in Indonesia. There is still a weak support system in our election that can over gaps in the sound of creation, manipulation that occur in at least two things, namely voter data and third, recapitulation of vote counting. Voter data in our every election is always a serious problem because the data is never accurate. Meanwhile, the third, recapitulation of the count opens up opportunities for counting errors and steal the result of the vote. there are still gaps. For example, to change the number of vote counts at the polling station to sub-district level. Thank you.